me turn off this light in the background. There. This looks so white, but that's alright. Alright. Let's get the chat popped up. Let's do that. And copy the link. And let's go live. Should be good to go. There. Send the notifications. That's the wrong. I feel like I'm juggling so many tabs right now. Hey, Hyperion. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Announcements. Stream. Notifications. There. I believe there we go. I believe that is all the links that needs to be sent out. Hello, welcome. Quad, welcome. Cubed, welcome. Ethan Alex, welcome. Alright, oh, that's Tempura. I'm not doing that right now. Alright. So, streamed earlier today. Streaming again for a little bit. Hi, KVU, welcome. Why? Because I can. I have free will. I can do whatever I want. So, earlier, we worked on these gradients in the background, which I realized we still have the time warp set there. And so my plan, I'm just going to leave this in the background while I study. No problem. We worked on those. And so my plan is to finish up the kill ground and background and hopefully have this done tonight, which would be a huge relief. So let's turn on my little start position thing here. This obviously disables a lot of the random effects that go on. Lucas, I don't want your money. I want your finished part is what I want. And I don't want that on the internet, so. Let me guess, you're at the gym? This looks gas, thank you, thank you. I think we're just going to start by literally spam copying and pasting these things over and over again. Actually, before I do that, I believe these saws are the first things I want to spam copy. We're just gonna put them in fitting locations. Merry Christmas. I do not celebrate Christmas, but thank you regardless. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate the thought regardless. Very kind. Just realized there's a piece of glow missing right there. There we go. Whoever has the apartment above me is making a bunch of noise. I'm not sure why. Weird. No, that's already got some animation stuff there. But yeah, how are you all doing? Doing well? You look like Andrew Santino. I'm not sure who that is. I do have the glasses on right now. Normally I don't have my glasses on, but I did. I just have them on now. Okay. Oh, the trash person outside. You're doing well. Beat Neutra, new hardest. Congratulations. Must be nice. Looks fire. Thank you. Thank you. This is definitely the most experimental thing that I've built probably ever. But I'm glad that it's turning out well. Hi. Andrew Santino's Bobby Lee's ginger friend. Okay, I mean, not really. I've got lighter hair, I think, than he does. I mean, a little, not too close, but I see it. Merry Christmas. Thank you again. I don't celebrate Christmas, but I appreciate it regardless. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. Has 2.2 made a big impact on your building style? I mean, I don't think it's made much of an impact on it because I do have a pretty, a style that, is very reminiscent of older updates. And I just kind of stick with what I do best, I'd say. Saying all gingers look the same. I mean, there's a little. I mean, the facial hair kind of. My beard's a little thicker. Not too much. But yeah. Getting a scooter for Christmas. That looks. That sounds nice. Look like a pumpkin spice latte. Okay. Might plan on going for Mark 2. Hey, best of luck. Okay. We got gears in place. We're gonna place some of these down now. That piece of glow, or is that's weird. I don't know. Don't know, don't care. Just gonna kind of scatter these throughout the part. Okay. And then one thing I do need to think about is this this ball part after it, because technically I've gotta do that as well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I'll come back to it after this part. Maybe I get like a small little interlude from someone right there. I don't know. We shall see what I want to do with that part. Because frankly, I am so tired of building this level. I mean, this has been what I've worked on for a long time now. I'm ready to move on to some other creation. Then just get everyone else to finish their parts. Okay. So we've got this. Now I want to place this one, which is a slightly different color. I don't know why this snap isn't working. Just to get some variety. That's why I didn't paste it all in a line. How are you all doing though? Everyone having a good evening? Everyone having a good day? How are we doing? Keep me entertained here now. That's fine. I'll leave it like that. I will say I am pretty sore from the gym. My shoulders a little bit, or my neck, I should say. I'm trying to think. Maybe a little bit from the lat pull down. Can't tell. Yes, Zeronium is going to verify. I need to have an FAQ section at some point, because I swear I get asked the same questions every time I stream. It blows my mind that people don't know by now that Zeronium's verifying this. Like, for how... I guess it puts it in perspective that, you know, I think I've got a decent sized community, but I guess there's always, you know, there's just always people that don't know what's going on. Go back to Warcraft 3 OG Hub. I don't remember what OG Hub is. I don't know. It's basically, I mean, combine GD and gym content? No. The last thing I want to do is make gym content. The people now, I'm lucky that my gym that I go to, there isn't really people that do that sort of thing where they film themselves lifting, but I have a feeling that would just drive me insane. And I don't want to be that person, nor do I really care to. You know, I like I don't want to make content out of my personal life, you know? This is mainly for my enjoyment. This whole GD thing. Like my passion on the side, because that's like, I don't do it for the money, because I mean I run contests and that's where most of my money goes to. Okay, probably have to put some more of these things just elsewhere. Video card said just for them to reform after. That's understandable. I get that. I totally understand that. But it's when you have people that like have microphones and like, you know, it's just not for me. I need this to be this color, I think. Dang it, don't like that. Let's just... That might be fine. Yeah, we'll go with that. This is the part where where it really shows like how nitpicky some of my designs are, just because of the nature of them. Like sometimes you don't really get to appreciate all the stuff that's going on. All the little things that make it stand out. What other bits of decoration did I use? Okay, I had these thingies for... Is that really all I had? I guess so. Because you streamed once I ran when I fell asleep, now you're streaming again when I woke up. Sorry, I don't know. At least you get to wake up to the greatest thing you could, and that's a stream from yours truly. What? I'm not sure why that was there. me think here. So my next course of action, I believe, is placing these little wiry things that I made around. Like so. It seems familiar. What you mean? Gonna have a good stream. Thanks, squad. Have a good rest of your evening. Or day, or whatever time it is. I mean, it's very possible that you've seen this in a preview, as I've done a preview or two. Or a prior stream. If I were a fruit, what fruit would I be? I mean, I like pineapple. Pineapple's my favorite fruit. What fruit would I be, though? Totally not Twitch view right zeros. Yeah, I won't put one there. I guess I could probably put one here as well. And then move this to here. Man, there's just so many details. I can't tell if those are the same color or not. Okay. They're not. They are different colors. But my question is why... Oh, I see what's going on. This pulse is running out. I believe this pulse... Where's 303? That's the problem. I thought I was going crazy there for a second. Nope, it's actually just... It's a face. I've had my face cam for the past couple of streams. Granted, this is the first one I've had glasses on. What the heck? Since when did it get that colorful? Maybe I don't know. I think I'm just going to the... I don't know. Unless I accidentally pasted a second one, which I don't think I did. Yeah, I didn't. So you want $1 from me? I mean, you did give me $1 already today, earlier. I am not asking for your money. And thank you for the $1. Acting like I'd be begging. I'd be begging for $1. $1 you do per stream. Is that you conditioning me to stream more? So each time I stream, I get exactly $1. No, not at all. Just for the love of the game. See, I don't like this for some reason. Getting really picky on these designs, I'm not gonna lie. Getting super picky on these designs that literally no one's gonna really pay attention to or care about. That's the leap way. Was up. Not much. Just building. Hi, Polly. Got the mod crew in this evening. You can barely see it. Yeah, I know. It's just something that I have. A habit of mine, I feel like. It's just like always making sure like the most minuscule of details like look alright. I mean, it's definitely something that I've gotten better at. Combating that kind of perfectionist mentality. But it's still very much there. Don't get me wrong, this is far from perfect. But just in general, you know. Perfect how I see it, I guess. Just destroyed your chair? And why'd you go ahead and do that? Sure, I got a notification on my phone. There. I can do it once on the same layer. I think that's pretty solid though. Is this not plagiarism? If I recall correctly, this is the exact gameplay in Deco from Atomic. Okay. I don't even know how to acknowledge that sentence. That might have been the dumbest thing I've heard. Even if you're being sarcastic, which I hope you are. I mean, I think overall this is pretty filled. I mean, how much more filled does it need to be? think this is plagiarism. Heard words from the Discord. I mean, yeah, that's a Discord. I kind of expect it. Again, some more perfectionist type of stuff going on here where I'm literally swapping the colors to make myself feel better. It looks finished enough. There's some bits of it that I need a little bit more. I will probably run to the restroom here in a second though. Just because I drank a shit ton of water. So that's what working out does to you. I mean, it is pretty good. There are a few open spots that I think I need to fill, though. There we go. Yeah, I am stealing from myself. You caught me. That looks fine. That looks fine. That looks fine-ish. That's fine. That's fine. Although I think I'm going to do this. No ideas for gameplay? Then why don't you get some ideas? Figure it out. Create them. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? That looks fine. There's just some bits that could just use a little, like, it just look like they have some care to them. I don't want this to necessarily look like that. Just a bunch of random stuff we're just throwing everywhere. Sometimes I was when you paste cards make cards. For great no reason. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is the second stream today. That's why the title is holiday stream again. Good observation there. What's wrong with that? Too much of watching me stream? I think it's okay. I think that's good for the kill ground. That's just, it just feels insane. All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Enjoy song. Okay. Back. Thank you. Alright. So. In all honesty, this doesn't need a whole lot more. Else it's going to be overwhelming. So I'm actually going to back some of this off. Some of the big ones, at least. And I'll be fine. This has all been changed, so. I'll have to figure that out when the time comes. I might have some guest appearance or something here. Because honestly, I really can't be bothered to build more than I have to. Wrong keyboard. Alright, let's start by pasting this thing. Why so many white flashbangs in this level? I don't know. I guess I could be more inclusive and do other colored flashbangs instead of just white ones. Okay. We're just gonna... Why is this here? I've never noticed that. We're just gonna throw some of these random design things. Probably gonna look real sloppy, but whatever. Let's just see. Whatever, we'll just be placing things. In the background. Let's just see. I mean, that's fine. We can add some of the black spinny ones now. Like this. Let's do that. Actually, no. Put this one here. Put this one here. There we go. Put that one there. whole lot of great spots for the big one, I don't think. Maybe there. I don't want us to feel too crowded though. Hi Samuel. Welcome, welcome. Put that there. Might sneeze. Feel sneeze coming. Maybe not. Let's see. I feel like there's a lot of open space right here. But there also isn't. It's an awkward little gap there. I think I could get away with that. Whatever, we'll start with that. And that. Cool design, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see what we're looking at here. I think overall it's fine. I think if I do this, it might feel too cluttered. I think what we can do is this though. This will help fill some of that space. I think that's fine. Is that meant to resemble the Mark II wave? To an extent, yeah. There's definitely some ties to that. You can see how that's, you know. So I think the only thing left for this part now is there needs to be some sort of pulse here on those 4 hits. I think what I could probably do so you know, let me select this. Let's just see. So first of all, remember, you know what? It'll be easier to remember. Oh God, never mind. This is probably your best work you've. I mean, I'm proud of how this turned out. A lot of people seem to really like it, which makes me feel really good. All right, it'll be easier to. Okay, so this is definitely 9 frame. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna do put down 910. 910's alpha. We're gonna put to 0. That was fast. I just woke up. Welcome. So those will queue. And then on these hits, we'll go 910 just so clear. Yeah, hey, I appreciate it. Let's see. I mean, yeah, that does get the hits. Basically on exactly where I want them. Obviously the color's another story though. So let's see if I it probably needs to be more intense. High minigun. That is so minimal. That needs to get juiced up. If I added flashbangs, it would be so blinding. I mean, I think this would literally be a white flash. Yeah. It's just not intense at all. I mean, I could just like fully do this. Still super minimal. Try flipping the colors of the structures and the gradients. That's not the worst idea I've heard. But that's gonna be really difficult. Adding the gradient lines from Mark III on those beats. I could do that, but I don't know. I think I could pull off this idea though. Okay. We're just gonna copy this for a second. So the pulse at this one is, what? Did I copy these twice? I swear, I am the worst creator ever. You gotta be joking. Okay, no, it's just that one. Cool. I was really worried there for a second. So on this color, it's the yellow one. So I need it to flip to it will be going into the yellow one. So I need it to be blue. Which one's the blue one? This one. So it literally restart this gradient, I think. Let's try this. So it flips to this. I'm gonna put touch trigger on this for the moment. Except for this one. Let me cook here for a second. Let me cook here. Oh, I guess I gotta. I guess it would be those that are touch triggered. Ooh. Hold on. The flipping the minigun, that might have been a decent idea. So now it's pink, which means it need to be the one that's going into green. I think these would be our next ones. And you think about this for a second. Actually, this would be something different now. It would be a new color that would flip to. So right here, we're at green. So now we're flipping back to pink. Which, if I'm not mistaken, this should be pink. Yeah. That's flipping to green. So this would be flipping back to the main colorway. So in theory, I need these four. And let me cook. Let me cook. Okay. So then it would flip to blue, which this should be, no. Which one's blue? Is it literally just... I think I messed up the colors. Because this should... This is saying it's green. This is the green colorway, which it's what it's fading to. Green, it's becoming green. So then this one is yellow, which the opposite of the yellow one is the blue one, which is what it flips to. Okay, which I've got that right. I feel like I should be the one before that, though. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Let's... appreciate Solar Dragon. Means a lot. Hey, Philk, it's going well. I've got an idea brewing that I just can't... that I've got to think about a little bit. It's requiring some thinking. I don't like thinking. I think if we go with just the purple, which, if I'm not mistaken, this should be purple. Yeah. So what if alright, we're gonna delete this, get back to being a little simple. Alright, let's just start from scratch. Start from scratch. Yeah, this wave part's almost done. Okay. So where's where it turns to dark? Here. So I need these three right here, I believe. Okay, we'll start with that. Okay, so now it turns to blue, which means I want it the red. Where's the red? Where's the red one? Here's red. Here's red. Although I probably need... Okay, so then I need these four. My brain is expanding. Do you like Romanian GD creators? Is this just deployed to just say I hate Mannix? So if so, yes. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, I'm one short here. We're just gonna do that, I think. We're just gonna do this. So that was red, right? Where's the green one? Here's the green one. So these two and that. Okay. This was green. And now I want blue. So these three. My mind is hurting from these color pulses. I think that's right, though, what I just did. I think this is right. I think. Could he play through the whole level so far? Not really. Basically, it's kind of trying to mimic color pulses a little bit here. Sorry, I just need to lock in for a second. So let's kind of, you'll see the vision. You see the kind of color pulse? It's just that subtle color change that really helps it stand out. Okay, so that's obviously too far. So I think where I had it before was fine. Okay, I think I could have this one. Where is it? Where is it? Why do I do this to myself? I could do that there. Why are we doing this favorite country thing? This is stupid. Where is it? There. Yes, I know I could be doing this much better. Getting some flags. I appreciate it. I wouldn't say it's a blessing that you get to see this, but I appreciate the kind words. I think we might be good. I think this is good enough. Call me crazy, but this might be enough. I think we're good. I think we got it. What are your thoughts, everyone? We get it? Let's... away from a hue shader. Yes. All right, let's see. We'll slow it down. That pulse is a little... I don't know. It looks good to me. That white pulse... You know what? I swear that white pulse is too much. That is very hard to. Well, not my problem. Someone else can figure that out. That's what I have to say about that. Someone else could deal with that. I'm gonna put this here. Just make this all big and stuff. Okay. So this is 8:43. 8:43. Fade time of like 33 seconds. I have no idea when. Okay, so why did not fade out? $8.43. Why did that not Why is that not fading? Am I crazy? Why is that not fading? Because it should be fading. This is group 843. This is group 843. It is opacity of 0. It should be fading. Am I going crazy? I don't think so. Because it's still there. Okay, let's just turn off the fade time, I guess. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. It is working. This is just a different... What you're seeing is just a different... It's this. Which 423 needs to also... I think. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's been a... Honestly, I might keep the background, though, into this part, I think. For my sanity, let's just do... Like, what? 50? Is that what gets us to? Like 70. So this obviously ends with the green one. So I need to get this with the green at the start as well. Okay, so it's, I need to do a little bit of shuffling here. Like so. I think that's good. Okay, I think that's a good spot to leave that for now. Hello, Jim only. Man, alright. So I definitely don't think I need this gradient anymore. Man, I don't want to decorate any more of this for right now. But I mean, I've got to do that bit, which kind of sucks. I mean, I might as well knock it out while I'm sitting here, you know? Because at the reality, it'll be the smoothest part high next. If I just do it myself. This trail, what's this trail? 334. I need to disable, you know what, I need to make a kill all 855, kill everything related to this trail. So, actually, no, we're fine. 333, 334, we'll just add 855 to that as well. I'll make sure we'll make it all stretched out. How's that go? Thank you. Looks good. Not a whole lot's going on. I'm doing well. I don't want to have to decorate this though. I think I'm gonna just have to suck it up and do it. Do it like a. Just do it. So I think this is, nope, needs to be down one. Have you been making progress on your solo? Nope. Okay, good to know that this is where I have to build this too. Man, let me just. I guess I could just use these structures that are already here. Whatever. Let's bite the bullet. Do what has to be done. Screw it too. I'm just gonna have to. I don't know. I'm just so tired of building this level, man. Well, I want to move on to other things. I'm close though. I am close. That's I want to use more groups. That's for sure. Okay, we're just gonna do this one properly, like the others. Like this. Yeah, okay, I was like, why is that not? Oh, that's gonna be all weird too. Never mind, screw that. Wait, no. I don't want to be lazy. I don't know. What do I want? Yeah, the ball, it is just a transitionary part. But I don't want to, like, be lazy about it. But I could be lazy about it. I have free will. I can do whatever I want. And no one can stop me. Not every part has to be mind-blowing. No one's going to care about this transition ball. Everyone's going to be like, whoa, that part before it was super cool. That just looks so weird. I don't know why, it just does. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll probably... Okay, wait, is this inside out? Or no, I just missed that. Alright, well, let's just apply the outline to all of these for the moment. Fire level, by the way, thank you, I appreciate it. I'm actually just doing this so much slower than I need to. There. And make sure these are on a different layer, right? Yeah. I'm not gonna have these move anyways, so what's the... There's not really a point. You gotta apply no touch to those blocks on the spider orb. I don't have to do anything. Have you ever considered that, Schmo? Okay, Cranky. Don't call me Cranky. It's not nice. Might be true, but it's not nice. As he is. This is just super simple. Design work right now. Go Builder, thank you. I appreciate it. Very kind. I would not consider myself the GOAT or a GOAT, but I appreciate it nonetheless. So this is just completely fake platform. I think. Yeah, that's just not real at all. Let's add the pulses. Let's see. Alright, that's fine, I think. Right, surely it's fine. Let's add, where is it? It's not, okay, it does, alright. Let's add these blocks in. Have to figure out how I'm decorating that orb. Of course, those are. Yes, Seronium is still verifying. I need to really do the Q&A. Yes, Zeronium's going to verify this still. Don't you worry. Alright. I think after I'm about burnt, I think. For right now, I think. I mean, it's been an hour and a half. That's not too shabby. I think. Okay. I think overall decent, really, well, not decent, really good progress. So the last things I need to do for this level are finish up that section, and I guess this bit at the end, but I think I'm gonna let it go through optimizing first. Not sure. All right. Yeah. I mean, it looks good to me. Let me put a time warp here. We'll play through this one more time. And we'll wrap it up with the slow. Oops. Oh, now I can't see now. There. Yep. There we go. Pretty happy with how I did. Maybe I'm hoping to get maybe one more stream in before the end of the year. We'll see. If so, it would be the 30th probably. But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed the 2 streams today. I sure did. Got a lot done. Anyways, hope you have a great Christmas if you celebrate it. Have some good time with family and whatever you might be doing for that. And have a good